Welcome and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, I did a video on printing your photographs. That's because having something physical in your hand of your work is different than just viewing it online. Well, in the interim, I actually ordered two photo books to see my work in book form. Uh, I basically have been on two trips. One was a road trip back in September where I took basically almost a whole month and drove out to Glacier National Park and came back. And I made some stops along the way. So I wanted to make a photo book of that. And then in March, before going to the eclipse, I went to Shenandoah National Park on my way to Georgia. So I decided to make two photo books of those two events. And I have them here. And we're going to unbox them together. Well, actually, I kind of already opened them, as you can see. I was too excited, so I couldn't wait. Now, I ordered both photo books from Sal Digital, or Sal Designs, one of the two. I'll place a link down in the description below. I'm not sponsored by them, but I did order both photo books from them. And I gotta say, like I said, I opened these before. I am actually pretty impressed with the quality of both. So the first one is called Trees of Shenandoah, and that's I basically took a picture of a lot of the trees in Shenandoah National Park. And this is a smaller book. It is a lay flat, and it's about, I believe, just over 20 some odd pages long. And basically, I just kind of basically put in the book pictures of the trees while I was there. I was fascinated with a lot of the dead trees, or trees that hadn't yet begun to, sprout leaves for the coming spring. And so I took most of them in black and white. So most of the books in black and white, but the center spread, as you saw there, is actually in color. And I thought that this came out absolutely amazing in terms of color, in terms of the paper quality. I think this was a rather good decision to do that. So that's the first book, small. Like I said, the cover is a leatherette. It's a leatherette cover. And this, I believe, cost about $50 to make, but I had a discount code, which brought it down to, I think, about like 30 something. So that was the first one. Now the next one is substantially bigger. This one is of my road trip out west. And when I opened up this one, this was actually the first one I got, I was thoroughly surprised by just the quality of the book itself. And there it is. I called it Chasing American Beauty. The cover is padded. There we go. The cover is like padded. And this one actually, I believe, is about 70 pages. And this is actually the inside cover of the book. This is actually when not too far from the entrance of Mini Glacier in Glacier National Park, the Mini Glacier area in Glacier National Park. I wrote myself a epilogue. No, not epilogue. An introduction to the book. This is basically for anyone in my family that I pass this on to. They can read it and kind of know where I went and what I did. And basically, all the pictures came out great. The build of the book is, once again, excuse me. Once again, the book is lay flat. The pages are high quality, they're glossy. So you do get a reflection off of them, but it's not too bad. And man, I am just in love with the results of this book. And it's great, once again, seeing your own photos, your own work in print form, especially in something that feels as good as this book does. This here is at the entrance of Mini Glacier in Glacier National Park. So this is the very first scene that I saw of Glacier National Park. On that road trip, I went to a couple of national parks. I went to Cuyahoga National Park in Ohio, Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota, and then Glacier National Park. Here's another really nice one. In Glacier National Park. Then once I left Glacier National Park, I did a lot of trails in Glacier National Park. I think I hiked, if I'm not mistaken, about 48 miles of trails in Glacier National Park. And this is actually from the Highline Trail, which was quite an amazing trail. But after Glacier National Park, I went to the Grand Tetons in Yellowstone National Park. This is the Grand Teton, the Grand Teton Range, my favorite park, national park. That I've been to so far. I think I also went to the Badlands and I really enjoyed all the parks that I went to there. I also went to Wind Cave National Park. Unfortunately, I didn't get really any good pictures of Wind Cave, but I did a 10 there. And then at the end of the book, I put a couple of, probably kind of hard to see, some astrophotography I did. Not that good. I still have a lot to learn when it comes to astrophotography and getting the right gear. And then the final end cover page, this is the end, is this, which I got in Grand Teton National Park, which was awesome. So yeah, I really am loving the 2 books that I got. And once again, like printing your work, you can actually hold as something physical, something that doesn't get lost in kind of the digital space that is the internet, because everyone is posting their pictures there. But you have something that you can hold on to, you can show people, and they can look at it and be in awe of your work. This is very important to me because it's the first road trip I took. I did it all by myself. I went like almost all the way across the country and back. I think I did about 6,000 miles on that trip. So this trip in particular meant a lot to me. So having it in the physical form is something that I am very grateful that I was able to do. Now, this was expensive. This book, I think without the discount that I got, would have been over $200. I think with the discount, I got it for about $175 with shipping included. So it is expensive for at least like the type of the padding and stuff like that. So do be aware of that. There probably are cheaper options than Solid Digital. I think I did a book with Shutterfly before my very first trip to Yellowstone, which I don't have anymore. I actually gifted that to my uncle. But you can find cheaper alternatives, or you can actually build one yourself if you have the wherewithal to figure that out. Or just print them out and put them in the photo album. That's also a valid way as well. But yeah, I'm really loving these, and I'm definitely going to do probably another one soon. I have another coupon, but like I said, they are pricey, so I won't be doing them too often. But yeah, that is actually going to be the end of this video. Please let me know if you have made any photo books yourself. Let me know down in the comments below. If you have some place where we can see your photos, put that down in the comment section as well. I would love to see the stuff that you've made as well. So thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe.